Hi gang, my name is Dara Like That Boyd. I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. I am 42 years old. I weigh 237 pounds. I'm 5'7", and I would love not to be exhausted so much. I'm kind of a character, you know. I do a little comedy on the side, so it's really easy to do a lot of different kind of, big girl jokes, fat girl jokes, and all those kind of jokes that are inclined just to get like a crowd heated up. It's funny. It's funny to make fun of yourself. But then when you turn around and you look on the other side, it's like kind of not so funny anymore when you can't run up the subway stairs, or you have to take the time of an 80-year-old woman to get on the bus, when your back hurts, when your chest is so big that you can't even jog or even get on the treadmill. I mean, these are things that I kind of don't want to have as problems anymore. It's really funny. Growing up, I wasn't always big. I was really skinny. My dad used to call me olive oil. My sister, who's 2 years younger than me, was always bigger than me, and they would always think that she was the oldest person instead of me because I was always so skinny and so small, and I look so young. I mean, I don't know. I do know what happened. 2002, I got hit by a car, and it really laid me out for 3 months. I got hit by a Ford F-250. Before then, I was about 145 pounds. I used to rollerblade every day. I was like tight. I used to go out with my friends and jog and walk, and everything we do in Manhattan was walking because, unless we were going really far and you had to take the train, it wasn't a problem. But then even underground on the subway, you're ending up walking around underneath the subway, and it was really easy. So you got a lot of, exercise doing that. When I got hit by that truck, it was a problem. I had to start taking taxis more because I was walking with a cane and I couldn't, walk up and down the subway stairs. And when I did try to do it, people were getting angry at me because I was too slow and they were late for work. And I was making my way to work, early so that I wouldn't be late because I was, not able to walk down the street. That got a little bit better, but I just gained like about 30 pounds then that I never was able to get off now. I have to tell you, it kind of was an asset at first. I still had the energy, and I was getting way more dates, unfortunately, or fortunately for me, the areas that got big were here and here, so it was really kind of funny. I was dateless when I was skinny, and then I couldn't keep guys off of me when I gained a little extra weight and looked like I had meat on my bones. I mean, I guess, that's an asset in Africa, but I didn't never think it was an asset in New York City because all the skinny girls got more, love than I ever did. And I was skinny. Anyway, so, that's like the first roll around. Then a couple of years later, the market got bad. I was in marketing for almost 15 years, and, I got laid off. And, getting laid off and not having that steady income can really make you, depressed. So there is a such thing as comfort eating. Most definitely a such thing as comfort eating. My favorite comfort food was a chicken Parmesan Hero. I ate 2 of those a day for about 3 months, and I didn't leave my house, and it was easy because it was delivery. Delivery was free, and it was $5, So an unemployment check, some Heroes, and Coke, pure sugar and fat, and a remote control and a 52-inch TV with 1 billion channels will make it really easy to gain weight. Next thing you know, I'm 200 pounds and I'm struggling. I don't even know what is wrong. I'm just buying bigger clothes. Still, I made some efforts for a long period of time to try and lose weight. I have been on every diet pill that exists. Green tea, Xenadrin, went to the Chinese herbal store to get the diet tea that just gives you the worst stomach aches in the whole wide world. I have tried that prescription drug that's supposed to, help you expel fat. I can't even remember what it is. There's, Sensa. I bought that. No way. forget about it. I even tried, like a few years ago, they were advertising like at 2 a.m. on As Seen on TV, the thing that you can sprinkle on your food, that your favorite food that you like to eat makes it taste nasty. I mean, I eat everything. I love food. So that means I'd have to sprinkle it on everything and starve myself. I did lemon cleanses. I did starve myself. Maybe I lost 15 pounds. Maybe I lost 25 pounds. I just never got a chance to lose the weight. The one time I actually was successful is when for 3 months I had a personal trainer and I lost 25 pounds. And I traded personal training for a place to stay, a room in my house, for a friend of mine who needed to come here for a long period of time. And that was totally helpful. And the biggest success about that was that I lost the 25 pounds, but I also did it naturally, and I made myself feel like a whole lot better. The downfall is that the person had to leave after 3 months, and after 3 months I realized I need like maybe 6 months or 8 months, or someone to slap the food out of my mouth all the time, or maybe I needed to focus on not being so depressed. I have a daughter that's 17 years old who's absolutely gorgeous. I love her to death, and she doesn't really look down on me, but, well, she doesn't look down on me because she's got some girlfriends that are like a little bit, their mothers are bigger than I am, and so's her grandmother, but, you'd like to go into, a store, department store, and shop in the different sections with your daughter, and not have to go to an entirely different store and be upset that everything is, two of your daughter. But, good for her that she's not upset. But, they're kids. You can tell. My mom is always constantly worrying about me, just because I'm getting older now and she needs me to help her take care of her. And she's looking at me like I'm not taking care of myself. Maybe comfort eating is hereditary, but she's skinnier than I am, and she's a firm believer that your children are not supposed to be bigger than you. So she's a constant nag at that. There's really not a lot of big people in my family. I just overate. I don't have a history of biggins. Big-chested women are definitely people that are in my family, but they're never like crazy 300-pounders, and the closer I crawl to 250, the scarier it gets for me. So I'm asking you, I'm begging you, if you could, to consider